My pride in my speech, been there from the birth. My heart on my sleeve, my fears in the dirt. No givens with me, forgiveness is free. And revenge is the same price as forgiveness, it seems.
So breakfast of champions, right? One of the most important meals of the day. Monday to Friday when I go to work, I typically steer away from the eggs and the coffee. I just don't even have time to make that stuff in the morning. Monday to Friday I have to be at work at 6 in the morning, so I just keep it easy. I'll do either a packet of tuna or a chicken breast with some oatmeal. And I'll make it there real quick. I'll have it cooked, but I'll warm it up there, and that's pretty much my breakfast ready to go. On the weekend, I like to settle down a little bit, make some eggs, some coffee, some oatmeal, keep it more simple, and enjoy those good breakfasts that we like to enjoy during the weekend. So here, we're going to start. We're going to spray up the pan real quick. So usually I like to use with a little coconut oil spray. Olive oil spray is good too. Get that one going. Turn on. Yes. Oatmeal. So my protein right here is actually going to consist of eggs, extra large eggs. I'm going to do 2 whole eggs, and then egg whites. I'm also going to get some egg whites because whole eggs have a lot of fat. So I'll do 2 of those only, and I'll probably do a cup of egg whites with it. Got my measuring cup, coconut oil, oatmeal. So I got my protein set for my carb source, oatmeal. Who doesn't love oatmeal? That's a great carb source. So we're going to do that as well. We're going to do half a cup's a serving, so we'll do half a cup. That's all I need. Put that in the bowl. Can't wait for this pan to heat up because I am starving. So let's get the oatmeal ready while the pan heats up. I use water just to mix with my oatmeal. Some people do milk and stuff like that, but milk is a dairy, high in fat. So right now during this contest prep environment, gotta keep it safe. Use water with your oatmeal. No milk. As you can see right here next to the oatmeal, I've also got my diet log. So I got the date, the time. So this is the day before. So for example, I got the time, I got the fluids, the food groups, protein, carbs, and fats, my AM weigh-in, my PM weigh-in, which I have to write because that was from last night. So, and I mean, this goes back. You can see I got all my meals written down because that's what you have to do. You have to keep on track and make sure those macros are, make sure you're hitting those macros right. Some coffee, which we have here. Coffee, definitely a great way to wake up in the morning. Now it's, what, 11:43? On the weekends I like to sleep late. I get up at 4:30 Monday to Friday, so on the weekends I need to sleep. Otherwise I don't function. That's like black coffee. It's great. Alright, pan looks hot enough. Let's crack some eggs. Now, honestly, some of the things that I like to do with the egg whites, specifically after a workout, I don't really like protein shakes, but the whey protein is just disgusting to me. So I'll drink my egg whites sometimes as my protein shake after a workout. A lot of people think it's disgusting, they can't do it, but to me it tastes like water with a little egg flavor in it. So I just down it. I'll do a cup and a half after a workout. That's like 20 to 30 grams of protein right there. Great protein shake in my eyes. So I love liquid egg whites. I'll drink it, cook them. It's great. That's it. We'll do 1 cup. It's 20 grams of protein right there. That's good enough. Put it in there, and then we're going to mix it all together like a scrambled mess. Alright, eggs are done, oatmeal's done. It's time to pour it into the pan, right? Alright. Oatmeal. Now look at that Breakfast of champions. Oatmeal, eggs, coffee, water. Doesn't get any better than that. Oh yeah. That's how you get big. Breakfast is done, belly's full, it's time to get the day started. Into my cave room, or not that, the man cave I should say. So how did my bodybuilding journey start? I guess really this goes back to when I was a kid. I was always a big fan of cartoon characters like Spider-Man, X-Men, Batman, Superman, those favorite cartoons we used to watch when we were kids. I loved pro wrestling, loved action figures, so I guess my mind it was already stuck on. I loved these characters with these muscle-like physiques. I thought it was just really cool. I'm like, I want to look like that. It's so cool, you see like something like Wolverine with the muscles and the vascularity. It's a cartoon, but it looked really badass to me when I was a kid. So that whole muscle-like physique on these awesome characters, that was already implanted in my brain or at an early age. So growing up, I did Taekwondo when I was growing up because I just wanted to learn how to fight, watching, X-Men and Batman. You see them fighting in the cartoons. I was like, I want to look good. I want to be able to fight, learn some self-defense. So I did Taekwondo for about 8 years, got my black belt, but something was missing. After I got my black belt, I felt like, I already accomplished this journey. Something was missing in the fitness world. I wasn't completely content. So that's when I found weightlifting. I found the gym. I remember in high school, senior year, I started late when it came to weightlifting. I was 17 years old, but one day, a buddy of mine at the time, I said, you know what, let's start getting big and let's start getting strong. And we started hitting up my high school gym. And they had a really good gym, actually, at the time. And within that first year, I was completely hooked when I was lifting the weights. I mean, I started to get big, I started to get strong, and just the process of seeing your body change was fantastic. It was really awesome. And then I carried that momentum into college. I was hardcore going to college, lifting consistently. My diet, didn't really know too much of, but I still maintained pretty good shape, because being at an early age, in your early 20s, your metabolism was still fast and high, and I wasn't really getting fat. After I graduated college, for 2 to 3 years, I kind of fell off of the fitness scene, and I pretty much was lifting weights once a month maybe. I mean, it was pretty bad because my mind was in a completely different spot when I was trying to find a job. And most people, when they have it tough in life, they take that anger into the gym, and the gym is their fuel for when they're stressed out in life and all that. For me, if I got other things going on in my mind, I actually can't even focus at the gym. I just don't do nothing. So it's not a good thing. So finally, after finding a good career, I found a job after a couple of years graduating college. I just started to become more happy in life, and I started to, one day, I looked at myself in the mirror, I'm like, wow, it's been 2 to 3 years you haven't lifted, and look at you. I started to get fat again, I started to get my love handles, more V-taper, I started to become like a barrel-shaped body. It was just not good, and I thought to myself, after all these years of working out and loving the gym and stuff, do you love it that much to get back into it? I asked myself, and I said, yes, I do. And doing some research, I found Greg Long's gym in Feasterville, Pennsylvania. And fortunately, I'm blessed to live 2 minutes from that gym. And I kid you not, that as soon as I walked down the steps and I opened the door into Greg Long's gym, completely hooked. I said, this is the gym. I didn't even touch one machine. And I just did a 5-10 second view of the gym, seeing Greg's photos, the Wall of Fame with all the legendary bodybuilders, the trophies, the vintage old equipment. I said to myself, this is it. This is my gym. This is where I want to be. And I met Greg that day. I told him I'm going to sign up to your gym. It was a done deal. This room, as you see here, this room is actually, this is my man cave, my home gym. And this home gym is very important to me because before Greg Long's, before Retro Fitness, right after college, this was something that I built for myself here. And after between 2009 and 2013, when I had that miserable state of not lifting and not giving a shit, I started to work out again. But before I went to the commercial gyms, like Retro and going to Greg's eventually, I started in the home gym. I trained here for a couple of years because I had to rebuild that discipline and that intensity, just to be consistent and coming here Monday through Saturday, getting my ass into the gym after work. I would come here, bust my butt, get my work done. Did it for a couple of years in this little dungeon. And then afterwards, that's when I wanted to go to Retro because I wanted to just get into the actual gym. I like seeing people at the gym. Some people don't actually like seeing others at the gym. I do. I think other people motivate me at the gym. So I wanted to be around more people, more access to more equipment. I can actually get my workouts done quicker. Here is great, but I just love the access to more. I love access to more equipment. And then after my Retro Fitness years, that's when I found Greg Long's gym, and I've been there ever since. It's great. And so going to Greg Long's gym, I never cared about competing before. I always loved bodybuilding, so I started weightlifting. I loved seeing pictures of, the Lee Priest and the Arnold Schwarzenegger muscle magazines, you name it. Loved it, but I never cared about the competing aspect in the beginning. But for the past couple of years, after all these years of lifting and just loving bodybuilding as a sport, I said to myself, you know what, I want to compete. I think it's time to get on stage. After all these years of hard work, I think I could bring something to the table. So really, after a couple months of being at Greg Long's gym, I spoke to Greg and I said, let's get started on this diet and let's get started on my journey to being a competitive bodybuilder.
Sit again. What?
Back home.
Wait, one more time.
We're back home.
Nice.
Ironland.
Nice. Very nice. Quarter turn. Quarter turn. That looks, side shots are really nice. Face straight ahead. Okay, so now they're going to call you out in the lineup, right? And they're going to call out the shots they want. You know all that, or you don't?
Sure, like, oh, you know, thighs and doubles.
Yes. Well, let's do it, okay?
Sure.
Okay. So let's go. They're going to come out and they're going to say, okay, everybody, in your group, double bicep, please. That's right. And don't forget to smile. That's it. You flex and then you smile. And they're going to say, relax. They're going to say, lat spread from the front. Get that first and then the smile. Nice. Looks good, man. You see all this up here, Eddie, with a lat spread even? And relax. Quarter turn to your right, they're going to say. And they're going to say side tricep. Yes. Now just tweak it to me a little bit so I can see it. I'm the judge. So bring it around this way. Yes. You don't want to give it to the audience. You want to give it to me. I'm the judge. You have a judge there and a judge there. They want to see it. That was really nice. So, can you see that, Eddie? You know what I'm saying? Not over there. Over here. And the smile. And relax. Side chest from the same side. Real nice. Okay. You see, I like how you lift this up. See these things coming in? You got that shoulder pressing against that pec, and those are showing up. Okay? And relax. Side serratus from this side. Again, that pec, beautiful. Go down and get them out. You're going to have to hold them like you're flexing, man. And relax. You know, that's beautiful when you turn and go right back to it. Here's what the other people are going to do when they say relax. They're going to do that. They're going to drop their arms and relax. You're never going to relax, okay?
I'm always going to.
You're going to stay on tune all the time. Quarter turn to your right. Double bicep. Relax. Lat spread. Nice. And relax. Quarter turn to your right. Side tricep. Right. Yeah, that's perfect. You're in the judge's eye, man. That side's nice, man. That side's real nice. See how nice his dunk comes, Kenny? See that? Look how that flows where the other one doesn't as much. That's a pretty shot. And relax. Listen to this. Come on. Side chest. Get that shoulder up on that side. See what happened? See what happened? See that big knot come out? And relax. Side serratus from this side. Flow, get that hair out of here, man. See the pressure up top? Still there. And relax. Face front, please. All right. Overhead ab shot. One leg out. Elbows in. Get them in as tight as you can. It closes up your waistline. Yes. See the difference sticking out, coming in? See that? Get them in. Relax. Hands on hip. One leg out. Make sure that leg comes out. Almost. Lean back a little bit, Ed. We'll see what happens. Yes, you see that? You see what happened when you lean back? Blow out and hold it. Now they're going to say, you're staying tight. You're not relaxing like the other fools are. There's nobody's up there. They're going to say, we'd like to see your left thigh, please. So they're going to go like this, those guys. That's what they're going to do. You're going to go like this and flex that thigh. Because you're not going to show them your body up top is effort. Relax. Go. Left leg, please. Hand up. Yes. Now, give me that leg. Give me that leg. Get that leg out in front. Push that thigh. That's right. That's right. That's right. You see his upper body is still staying hard. Them other guys are not going to do that. You watch and see. You'll look down line. Relax. Other leg, please. Nice. That looks really good. Yes. Even that works to me a little bit. Yes. Yes. That little lean. But it's about the leg, but it's not really about the leg. Relax. Take a second. It's not just about the leg, it's about what you're doing there. You know, they do. When they say relax, you'll see them. They go like this.
I see them like this.
They're all tired. He's tired.
Good, yeah.
They're not tired. They win. So we did that shot, boom. Never tired, okay? Then I'm going to say, most muscular, do your favorite, most muscular. That way. Yes. Okay, now just stand up so you can see your abs a little bit. All right, step back here for a second. Get in that way. You don't want to lose your abs, so don't go like that. Work too hard for all that. That's right. Now bring your wrist this way. Yes. There you go. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's like you're crushing something. Yes.